Good morning, everyone. This is Plain San Felix, and I welcome you to Kenya News Alert TV Morning Tea Show. Here with me, I am with my sister, and I believe that she is doing well. Ebu introduce herself as we proceed. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, Kenyans. Good morning, Felix.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kenyans. How are you doing? I think you're doing well. My name is Tilda. Welcome to the Morning Tea Show. We love you. We appreciate having you every day that we come here. And we come here because of you. And we really appreciate kabisa. Karibuni. Mpaka mkae ndani hadi tamati. Be on the live chat. And twende pamoja. Thanks kabisa.
Tilda.
Yes.
I think before we start maybe kuchambua magazeti kidogo.
Yeah.
Ninaweza at least inform our audience kwamba leo tuko wawili, wasiulize yule mtu mwenye nakaa light skin ameenda wapi leo.
Okay. We always have Zulfa, our host, our main host wa Morning Tea Show. Leo hamtamuona because she's not feeling well, but we pray God that she will be okay on Monday when we come back. She just need prayers and she'll be okay. Okay?
That is the point.
Yeah.
Will you take us through magazeti? Okay. I think hapo sasa
we should just go direct to the
main topic.
Magazeti, yes. Maybe we will finish with it when they
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, which is the previous day, Raila wali attend in a university program mahali ali address some of the sensitive officials, including our beloved President William Ruto. Let me tell you the truth, Raila alizungumza maneno mazuri sana, tena yalikuwa a little bit sensitive. To an extent, I was even convinced that, kumbe, this was the information that we never had before. This was the question. We were together with South Korea 60 years back. Kwani Kenya tulienda tukakosea wapi? Naona swali lenye Raila aliuliza nani? President Ruto. We were together with South Korea 60 years back. Where do you really think we went wrong? In terms of economy? In terms of what? Poverty? And the social life in general, we were together with South Korea in 60 years time. In 60 years back, yani sisi sasa kama wa Kenya tulienda, where did we go wrong?
He was the one asking.
He was the one asking.
I can just give it back to you. It's you politicians, the political class. It's you who is turning us back. It's you who is making us you are making us not to move. When we want to move forward, even if we move one step or two steps forward, you will still take us back like six steps back. Yeah, is this political class? Our watu ndio wanaturudisha nyuma sana, because they are the ones who are there. They're the ones to know what is the problem. They're the ones to know what is going on. What can we do so that we can be on the same with other countries? Yeah? Mbona sisi tu ndio tunabaki nyuma? Because we have a lot of issues. We never solve our issues. We pretend to solve, but we never solve. We are just there for our own interest. Yeah. Ni wao tu, unaona hao watu, hao politicians ni wenyewe tu, wenyewe kwa wenyewe inafaa wakae wajiulize ni nini mbaya. Because we are not moving, hatusongi mbele, hatufanyi chochote. Our work is just to fight. Na ni pesa tu tunapigana, tunataka pesa hivi. We are just going there because you are going there because of your own interest, not Kenyans or not the country. Yeah. Kama mngekuwa mnaenda mnatafuta interest ya the country, hata tungekuwa very far.
Who are these people maybe should be responsible to answer Raila's question? Kama maybe si yeye na wenzake. But why do you really think Raila could come with this question? Mbona Raila anaweza kuja kuuliza hili swali?
Comes out to confuse us. Because yeye anaenda nauliza president. Okay. Akiuliza president is not the only president that was asked, because all Kenyans tumesikia, si tumejua Raila ameuliza nini. Alikuwa anauliza why was he asking actually? Because they know what they're doing. They know the role that they are playing there so that Kenya cannot move anymore. That's why we say we need actually the new faces, new-minded people in the government, because the ones we have, the ones we had, they're still corrupt. They're just there. Yani hao wachukue tu pesa waeke, sijui mnaeka pesa mtaka mtaenda nazo wapi. Mtatuachia tu hapa Kenya. Hata kama mtaacha kwa mabanks zenyu kama ziko na locked pin, zitabaki tu hapo, zitakuja tolewa na watu wengine huko. We want you to take care of us. Why? Because sisi tuliwachagua, kazi yetu ni kuwachagua, kuwaeka pale mfanye kazi ambayo inafaa mfanye mkiwa pale. At the end of the day, mnafika pale mnaanza kupigana, mnaanza kurushiana maneno, mnaanza, yani that's your biggest work that you always do. Kurushiana maneno in politics is so much a lot. Sasa sisi unajua tunakaa tunaangalia zile za why are these people fighting? Why are these people exchanging words? Are we the ones to see what they are doing, if it's better or is wrong? Why are they making us to suffer? Why are they making us to think they're not working? And actually you're not working, because ukianza kutuambia we were with South Korea, that's 60 years back. Hizo ni miaka mingi man. Sana. You're the ones to sit down, ask yourselves what's happening. Where there's a problem, you are the one to solve that problem. Aya, umerushia prezo mzigo. Wewe umekuwa hata kabla, hata huyu venye alikuwa uko chini, wewe ulikuwa tu hapo juu mali unachezea tu right now. Ulikuwa tu hapo. You were there when we were in the same situation with the South Korea.
True.
But now you are telling other person wapi tulikosea. Ask yourself before you ask others. Tulikosea wapi? Even as we want to know. Tulikosea wapi ndio maana hata tusongi.
By the way, can we say that when Raila was full in the government in the year 2008 to 2013,
yeah.
Kenya was a little bit better than now? Because he is questioning President William Ruto where we went wrong. When he was a prime minister, was Kenya at the safer side in terms of economy and the development? Yeah, of course. I remember that was the time even the super highway Thika was formed. Yes? And other things. But now, mtu asitutamkie hiyo kwa sababu hiyo Thika highway si ya Kenya mzima. Ni nini ile yenye ingefanya Raila, yani ni nini ile inge justify Raila kuuliza swali kama hilo? Anauliza president. Ni nini inaweza fanya wakati alikuwa prime minister? Was Kenya at the safer side? na kuna speed yenye walikuwa wanafanya nao development yenye haipo sahi. Because 2013 to 2025 right now, how many years are those? Almost 15.
Miaka mingi sana. Raila ni kutuchezea, but right now we are done with your games actually. We are done. Hakuna venye utakamu anze. By the way, you know right now it will be so difficult for Raila to come back and convince us. Because right now I know that's what I know, Kenyans have changed their mind. If you think they were still young, now they are mature. And not just mature with the body, but mature with the mind, with the brain. Right now we want to think big. Right now we wanna focus on something better, something that's gonna make us achieve our goals. Sisi tutakaa tu hapa, Raila amekuja analeta nini? Raila ndio yeye amekaa. Kesho tunakutana anampenda wapi? Kamkunji. Demonstration. Watu ndio hao wameenda. Baba amesema twende. People die. Tunamwaga damu, wetu wanaumia. Like there is just another other people right now that were demonstrating. Right now those people maybe they're lame. Wengine ni viwete, wengine yani maybe alishutiwa mkono ikakataa kurudi sawa, imeharibika mguu, you know. Guys, right now we wanna just look for those people who, and we don't know, because I heard someone saying that we don't know who will become a president of the Republic of Kenya. What we just know right now is Ruto must go, but we doesn't know who will come and replace him.
If Ruto will go, who will be the answer? Who will bring Kenya to the state of South Korea today? Unajua, like, acha nikuambie nani Tilda. Many individuals at some point can decide to say that we have no any other task to play but sending the president home. Huyu mwenye ataingia yeye ndiye atakuwa suluhisho. Na kama atakuwa suluhisho kwa muda ulioje? At which period of time will this person take to fix all the mess yenye anaweza pata kwa ofisi?
And actually,
ni madeni mangapi anaenda kugharamia?
Right now we have a lot. Unajua, when you go there, those people who are coming there, those people who think that are coming to change the country. Let me tell you right now. Kuna madeni, that is fast. And there is a lot of things that you have to go there and change and make sure that the country is moving the way it's supposed to move. It's not easy the way you think it is. It's so hard. That's why our former president said, usione tu mtu ni kiongozi ukafikiria kuongoza ni rahisi. It's a very difficult work for you to do because you are leading 1 million of people. And you're just one person. You have to listen to these people so that you can take a conclusion of doing something. So ukienda hapo baadaye usifikirie ni kazi rahisi. Because even in our schools we had prefects, we had head girls, head boys. Kitu ikienda mess kwa shule, you could ask the head girl and the head boy. Or you ask in the class, you ask the prefect. So you see, we are coming to ask who, yani mess yote ikifanyika tunauliza nani? Is the president. Yeah? Kama president sasa yuko tunauliza deputy wake si yako pale. Namuuliza now it's you. Go ask the president what's happening. What's going on? Why is our country like this? Ndio maana Ruto huwa anauliza maswali mingi. Lakini he's so clever. He chooses what to answer and what not to answer. Like, me wanna, that's so good because ile yenye hujui kuanza, yenye hujui kujibu, unaweza kuja ujibu vibaya. Mambo ya kuendea vibaya. So he chooses what is right for him to come and say in the public. Maybe the other ones who wanaambia wale watu wake pale, unajua, hii naona ni kama yezi make. Na hii wacha tuone kama ita move. So let me go to Kenyans and tell them we have planned, we want to do this and this, but this one will wait a little bit. Ruto ni mjanja. Na hivyo tu ndio huwa anakama anasema, unajua sasa tumeamua ile mambo ingine tuachane nayo, tusonge na hii mbele kwanza. I never see anything songering mbele. So guys, right now aki sijui what will we do. We want Ruto to get away. Okay? But we don't know tutaweka nani pale. A person who will come. Yani nataka this coming years we just wanna see. Yani mkikaa hivi mnasikia ani Kenya hatuna deni lolote mahali popote. Yani tuna survive kivyake.
And how, according to the way you may think right now, what do you think should be done for us maybe to get rid of all those debts?
Unaona, like for me the first time I believed Ruto. Why did I believe Ruto? Because niliona like this person is coming to clear all debts that we have. And I think the first year or the first few months, akakuja akatu blackmail hapo, akatuambia I've tried to pay some little debts outside, so we are moving okay. Tulikuwa sijui ulisema tulikuwa na deni ya trillion, how many trillions, I don't know. Now nimepunguza sijui to how many trillions, so we are moving okay. From there I've never heard about kulipa deni again. Yenye nasikia tu, the first one I heard from who? Was it Msali? No, the second one was from Msali. Sijui nilikuwa nimepeleka president, sijui tuende kuchukua deni, sijui. I was like, what are we doing? Which kind of a game are we playing? By the way, Kenya, we are in a very bad game. We are playing a game that even the Kenyans themselves cannot understand. Yani umayenda field, unacheza football unujui kucheza. Hata ujui ni namba gani inafaa ucheze. You are just playing because you are seeing people playing. That's how now our leaders are moving. Because hii mambo ya kureshuffle, even ndio inacheza. You are putting somebody in a place that he don't supposed to be. Sasa ni kama mimi niende pale alafu nichukue ni kuwe CS of the interior security. What do I know about the interior security? What do I know about the security? I don't know. Labda naenda na nianze kuuliza sasa hapa wanafanya. That is waste of time. Mtu ameikuwa askari, anajua what to do, anajua vitu zenye nafazi. Ni ma inspector general ndi nafaa wapelekwe pale. Those people who knows hii vitu inafaa ifanyike aje. Hii vitu watu wakikufa huku, what do I supposed to do? Ndio niende ni stop ile vita yenye iko pale so that things can be okay. If the CS of the education.
Yes.
Chukua mtu mwenye amekuwa teacher. Wewe chukua mtu mwenye ametoka tu huko amekaa unamweka ndiye anakuwa teacher.
Yes.
Lazima akuwe amekuwa teacher, amekuwa head teacher. Hivyo you start from uwezi come. Let me just say, you can't give a bath and tomorrow you see your child walking. Never.
It will not.
Lazima it takes a process. You became a teacher, you became a head teacher. You became a teacher, a deputy head teacher, and then you became the head teacher himself. And then sasa unakuja ukipanda, and then you becomes a CS of education because you understand about education. You come, you understand, you are a doctor. You become a professor, and then you become the CS of the health.
But now, this is what I'm also questioning myself. Yes? When Raila alikuwa anajaribu kupeana ka speech kake, ni producer atatucheze hiyo video muone. Ni truly alikuwa msemo mwenye alikuwa na sound very low, kuchangamka haikuwa amechangamka ile sana. And at some point alikuwa anaonyesha uso fulani ambao maybe una feel kabetroyo fulani. Unaona? So akaamua kushare hiyo ideas zake kulingana na vile Kenya kuko hata na university saa hii ziko tena mingi sana. Kulikuwa na only university huko Dar es Salaam, nyingine huko Kampala Uganda. Saa hii huko Kenya university ziko mingi, in the likes of Moi, Kenyatta University, JKUAT, Gato, ziko mingi, si ndio? And hiyo pia ni achievement na ni progress kubwa sana. Lakini sasa kitu yenye ni challenge watu, hadi some of the individuals could question themselves that we were the same level just like South Korea. Unanielewa? But right now as we speak, you cannot compare Kenya with South Korea. Ni nini hii yenye maybe wa Kenya walianguka wakabaki nyuma? Unajua, acha nikuambie, huwa si watu sahi wanakimbizana mambo na cases za mashamba. Some of the individuals were shot huko na Narok because of some acres of land. Wengine walikufa juzi kwa sababu sijui ni nini, si ndio? Hadi polisi amekatwa mkono suswa kwa sababu ya mbuzi kukanyagwa na gari. Kuna vitu hizi simple zenye huwa zinafaa. Gen Z movement, mambo na finance bill. Tukakuja tukapata nini tena? Unapata like at some point unapata kuna watu wenye they really don't deserve to get something from the payroll, okay, from the government as payroll, but some of the individuals are assigned there. No problem, ni vizuri, na at some point maybe that is why that is what maybe some of the officials in the government could do, hata kama iko illegal and unconstitutional. But you find that there are some of the programs which are run in the government that are not supposed to take place. Number one, having unnecessary trips. Number two, paying politicians a lot of money
for nothing.
Number four, public facilities and public services that are supposed to that are supposed to benefit Kenyans are not well facilitated. Unaniambia hiyo development itaenda mbele aje? Another thing, corruption.
You know, corruption is the main.
Mbunga amelipwa 50% iende kwa 50% iende sijui ni kwa nini. Wakipatiwa zile developmental money zenye zinafaa kukera for development, mtu tena unapata ameshanunua ndege na mshahara ya MP anafaa kukata mwaka mzima ndiye anunue ndege. Mimi acha nikuambie, kuown vitu si mbaya. Kuown 1 2 3 si mbaya. But hizi zenye unaown zimetokana kwa njia gani? Do you really know that there is somebody somewhere mwenye anateseka hadi analala kwa street kwa sababu nini? Alilemewa kulipa hata nyumba, kulipa rent huko mtaa. We have got different opportunities, but every opportunity should benefit and make every individuals in the country to live in a good way. Once when politician, kuna mwingine anakaa cameraman, mwingine anakaa musician. Sasa juu tuko different fields, please. Hizi fields inafaa tujenge, si hizi tukalie ngumu. Kwa nini? Zitakaa ngumu kwa sababu some of you guys mnafanya kazi ya kuficha pesa za umma, hazicirculate. Sasa unapata watu wanaumia. Mnaenda kufanya investment huko nje. Unapata mtu ameenda kununua business house huko Dubai na hapa Kenya ameachanisha hivyo. You are taking development and investment to other country, to a different country, leaving your own country yenye iko beautiful and green, everything is there, unaiachanisha na kwenda hapo. In fact na huko maybe uweze tengeneza faida mzuri kama huko. Ni aje South Korea iwezi katuacha nyuma tukiishi life kama hiyo? Unapata government inafaa ikuwe na gari mzuri, gari za maofisi. Unapata mtu anaenda kununua gari zenye zinakaa fani mbaya zenye haziandamani na hiyo ofisi. Corruption. Ni aje South Korea hawezi wakatuacha nyuma? Somebody you are elected by people to go at least represent people perfectly in parliament. Unaenda kushika ongo ndio muimpeach mtu mwingine. Ni aje South Korea hawezi katuacha nyuma?
Yeah, of course.
somebody by the name Onkia Omtata, senator from Southern region in the country, aliwahi sema that not some senators, but money was granted to senators to impeach the deputy president, the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, so that if possible ndio wa manage kufanya mambo mengine yenye wako wanataka huyu aendelee kuwasumbua naye. Yes, senators wanaongwa as in they are granted money to go and yes, ni aje South Korea haiwezi katuacha nyuma wakati some of the issues zenye zinafanyika hapa nchini huwa zinafanyika through corruption. Ni aje South Korea haiwezi katuacha nyuma. Ni aje South Korea haiwezi katuacha nyuma. When President Ruto anatumia motorcade kubwa kuzunguka Kenya mzima, kuzunguka Kenya mzima, wakati maybe anafaa kukaa kwa ofisi atume mtu yeye azingatie mambo mengine yenye anafaa kushughulikiwa hapa hivi nchini Kenya. Ni aje South Korea iwezi endelea kutuacha nyuma? Unajua president anafaa kutembea once na oversee vitu zingine, anaenda na watu wanafanya mambo fulani hivi anarudi kwa ofisi, lakini si maybe most of the time ni matua. Government officials wakienda Harambee Samwa wanatumia chopa sijui ni 20. Ni aje South Korea iwezi katuacha sisi wote nyuma? Kuna some of the individuals wenye wanajinyima, wanalala njaa, wanaenda kusaidia orphanages, wanaenda grant opportunities kwa wale watu wenye wajiwezi at least wainuke, waende kununulia wale marginalized communities vitu zenye those basic needs zenye wanahitaji ndio at least wajikimu. Yes, is suppose the government itself could do that. Achana na watu individuals sasa, and the likes of Eric Omondi, the likes of Plains and Felix, and the likes of nani ule mwingine even Zulfa anakuanga na program kayo. Mbona government isifanye mambo kama hayo ya kusupport the society, ya kuacha mambo na corruption? Let me tell you the truth, kitu yenye na the worst enemy in this country ni corruption. You are given a little amount of cash, umeambiwa hii endi simamie construction ya shule fulani, madarasa ya nini, mtu anaenda na badilisha mabati. Zile walls za kitambo za 1960s zipo bado. Watoto wa watu wanaweza ngukiwa na mtu anabadilisha tu mabati, hiyo kitu inafanywa inawangongongo hivi, maukuta inatolewa inapakwa rangi. Hivyo sasa wamefanya innovation. Na hizo pesa zilikuwa zimetengewa hapo, if possible hiyo kitu ibomolewe, itengenezwe vizuri. Ni aje South Korea haiwezi katuacha nyuma? Now the most paining part, these people are not investing in the country. Wameenda wengine Madagascar, wengine wameenda Nigeria, wengine wameenda Egypt, wengine Dubai, the likes of Dubai. Ni aje South Korea iwezi katuacha nyuma? So Raila anaelewa kitu yenye nilikuwa nazungumzia, only that Nila alikuwa anajaribu kukumbusha President Ruto vitu zenye zimekuwa zikihappen. Unajua kitu yenye nakaso bad ni wakati unapata watu bado wanakimbizana na serikali kwa sababu ya land. Kwanza hii land watu wanalia, wanasema ni Rais Moi alitupatia title. Mnataka tuende wapi? Thank you. Mnataka muwahamisha waende wapi?
Yeah.
Wanaama, yes, watahamia sijui jijini hapa. Mnaongezea umaskini, mnaongeza life kuwa ngumu, mnafanya watu wanakaa homeless. Ni saa ngapi tutaenda kukatch up na South Korea? Unless if you have a question.
You know, he was so good asking. I loved the question. But you, as I said the first time, you are the one to go sit down with the president, with the DP, with the other members of the parliament. You ask yourselves what happened or what is happening to the country, because sisi tuko nyuma sana na South Korea. Kwa nini? Because of you politicians. Because of you. Why do I say because of you? You fight for yourself. You made us even come to fight for ourselves because you are there not fighting for us. Corruption is the main thing that takes Kenya behind instead of moving forward. With corruption, we will never move on. With corruption, we will never make it. You're given money to go and do, like my brother Felix said, you are being given money to go and build a school or to go and renovate a school. We know those walls that were for the like 20 years ago or how many years ago, yeah? Zimetokana, zimevunjika. Instead of you going and starting from down up to the roof so that something can be neat, something can be okay, you're going with your all mind, or with your all-minded brain, going, unabadilisha mabati, umekwambia tunanyeshewa. Sasa, yes, atujakata. You've used a small amount of the money. You've placed the mabati on the roof. Okay. What if the wall falls when it rains? There's a time that it rains heavily. What if the walls falls on these kids? They're the kids of people. Hata wewe mtoto wako akiwa pale, you know, sometimes I always say these people do it because they know their kids or their children are in the good school, in the international schools. So their walls, their roofs are okay. Yeah, their school is clean. Nilisema muache kutembea shule za town. Muache kutembea shule za town. Shule za town zimetengenezwa hivyo cause ziko town. Go to village schools. Go to the village schools, you see how children are suffering, how pupils are struggling to learn. Watoto hawana uniform, watoto wako tu, watoto yani they're just there, wana struggle kusoma. Something that you just want to go sit right in a comfortable way. The field of the school should be smart. When they play, yani field iko sawa, hakuna mtoto anatoka pale ameumia. But you take the money, you put in your pocket, you go and invest in yourselves, yeah? You go invest in other countries, live in your own country just like that. And then you tell us tutapatana na South Korea. Watakushinda wataenda, au watasonga mbele. It's because when when you get someone who comes and say, I care for the Kenya, I care for the country, it's better hata mshahara yangu. You know when you are being elected, that is, you have to make sure that you have to know that it's a sacrifice that you are going to put there.
Yes.
Ukiona hapa kitu nimelemewa na hii pesa haitoshi, ninaingia wapi? Kwa mfuko yangu. Cause mshahara kwanza, kwani ukishapeleka watoto shule, umenunua chakula kwa nyumba, what next? What do you want to do with the other money? So unataka tukae hapo uanze kuspend. Instead of spending a lot in your own, why can't you spend on other people? Yeah? Kuna hao watu wako homeless. Hao watu wenye mnatoa kwa shamba, where do you want them to go? You add a hard life to them. They can't survive. People die because of anger. People die because of a lot of floods. Mvua imenyesha, watu wanaenda hawana makazi. Mvua kwanza, when it rains, I always feel like God, usifanye hivyo. In the Bible you said that you will never kill your people with water again. Please. Because kuna watu, yani, I think you remember that time when people went to schools. People are living in school. Aya, watoto wamefungua shule, hawaizi ingia class. Because kume flood, watu wamehamia shule, watu wanaishi shule. Hawana chakula, hawana mali pa kwenda kutoa even a single food. Hawana. Wewe umechukua pesa, umeenda umefungua duka Dubai. Unawapea au unapea au interest, hawana deni. Nyinyi mko na deni, fungua hapa. Invest kwa your own country. Make it grow. Take the money, pay the debt. By the way, mngekuwa watu mnafikiria sana. Watu wenye mnaweza kaa chini mweke akili pamoja. Hatungekuwa na deni wenye tuko na deni right now. Tunawalipa.
What will be the issue? Maybe kama wapata kitu moja kizuri, wauze walipe hiyo deni yote.
Wauze, wanauza nini? Ukiwaambia wauze, wataangalia airport. Waende wauze, na airport is so much important to us. Ama waende wachukue what? One count.
Achana story na airport ama chochote. Hakuna any natural resource yenye tuko nayo hapa hivi wenye.
We don't want to sell anything. We pay tax. We pay. It should work.
Lakini kila Mkenya akitoa karibu so 5 saa hii. Si tutalipa hiyo deni.
Unajua hata haiwezi fika yote.
Inaweza.
Haiwezi fika yote. Why? Yes, tutatoa. You have
Sasa
to,
unajua
angalia how many people are we in the country?
Angalia.
Sawa?
Angalia. In the country right now we are almost 50 million. Mtu akitoa shilingi moja hiyo ni milioni 50. Unanielewa?
Yeah.
Haya. Shilingi mbili hiyo ni milioni 100. Shilingi tatu hizo ni milioni ngapi? Hivyo.
And do you think all Kenyans will sacrifice to get that?
Sikia kwanza. What if kila Mkenya atoa hiyo? Hatuwezi lipa deni na hao ma leaders waekewe pesa zenye watatoa. Sasa kama mimi nimetoa 500 according to your class, tulipe deni. Uko sure hizi isha?
Unajua zinaweza isha, yes. But hiyo nayo mkifanya hivyo, sijui ni nani ataenda kukaa hapa akiangalia hiyo do hivi. Cause I'm sure kuna mwenye hiyo pesa lazima nichomoe kamilioni. Lazima nifanye hivi. These people are after money, not anything else. They're just there. Hii pesa, yani pesa inawaita tu njoni kwangu wapenzi na wapenda sana. Hey, kweli God made man and money, but money made man madman. It's true. Ukipata pesa hivi unachizi. These people when they get money. I think there is another time we had a guest here who was Lona. She said she should steal with manners. Unajua hata kama tunaona mtu anafanya kazi felo, haizi kosa kuwa anachomoa kakitu. Lazima kuna kale kakitu anachomoa Kenya anajua hapa kanisaidia, but I want to make sure that ile kazi nimepewa imefanyika na iko through. Huyo ni mtu anafikiria. Ama achukue hiyo pesa yenye analipwa mshahara yake na vitu zake na hii pesa anapewa ya maendeleo, ana make sure maendeleo imeisha. So zile pesa zingine zenye anapewa za maendeleo na replace zake. But when you go to the county, you go to the place that he is working from, unapata the work is perfect. Hautasikia Kenya yote akilalamika ati the governor of where afanyi kazi, sijui the senator hajafanya hii, sijui what. Like I had Sakaja is not working, sijui takataka anachukua naenda kumwaga Simba Plaza, sijui sewage anachukua, sijui anafanyia nini. Nairobi is dirty. Yeah? By the way, Nairobi is dirty. They have to do something about it.
Anyway, Gypsy and Sema. Hi, beautiful Saltilda.
Hi, Gypsy. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Plains and Felix. Hi, bro. Hi, Gypsy. How you good? I'm good too. Is Queen Zulfa okay? Zulfa is not feeling well. That's why at least today she's not
in the house
in this show. But we hope that she'll be okay soon.
Yeah.
Yes. So Tilda, this is what I was trying to say. Raila questioning President Ruto where Kenya went wrong is the same question that he should also try to explain to us where Kenya went wrong, because he is older than us. He has got experience in politics. He has got experience in governance, and at some point he has been maybe observing even the Southern Korea, the way they could do their stuffs. Unajua kuna maswali yenye nilijiuliza mengi sana hapa. I just asked myself, and I also asked you guys, what do you really think will make Kenyan right now to get into a stable state just like South Korea? If corruption will not end, if at some point, in fact, corruption is the main threat. Corruption is the main threat. Corruption is the main threat. Whereby you find that some cash which are located to do something, unapatia project imeanzia. Kwani project ngapi Morara yule jamaa has been maybe showing us? The project was started by this date. It was supposed to end approximately by this date, but the project has not even started. But the money was allocated. Matiang'i akiingia president, sawa? Ama yote mwenye ataweza ingia president next, wote wale wenye walihusika kwa kuchukua pesa zenye hazikuwa zinafaa kuchukuliwa washikwe, warudishe hizo pesa. Kwa sababu at some point we cannot just assume that everything is okay when the country is maybe heading to, I don't know, into grass. Until when are we going to get the state of South Korea if you can find a politician attending a certain social organization program, maybe, or a meeting using 2 choppers? Leaders are doing Harambe somewhere. Yes? All of them want to be there, and all of them are with choppers. And those choppers are not maybe carried by their pockets. I heard that at some point 1 hour could cost almost 100,000 for 1 chopper. Here 100,000, how many classrooms could maybe get painted by that amount of money? Unajua kuna classrooms za mashule za public schools mahali, yani hata, in fact, let me tell you the truth, hata plaster hazikuwahi pigwa. Ile plaster ya kufanya wall ka smooth haikuwahi pigwa. That 100,000 shillings, how many bags of cement could that money buy? The money you have wasted for 3 hours, for example, using a chopper yenye public money inalipa, how many? Until when are these things maybe going to end, so that maybe programs concerning development to start maybe emerging? And in fact, the worst thing is that they are doing this because of what? Not because they are serious of what they are trying to do. They are trying to do this to secure their seats, to prevent and support their interests, and at some point to I can say to show off, to have that show off that here now we sisi ndio viongozi. Until when these things will come to an end? Will we get the state of Southern Korea kulingana vile Raila anasema? Hizi vitu zikiendelea, producer tuweke hiyo video kwanza tusikie vile Raila alisema.
Okay.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable William Samoei Ruto, the Archbishop of I remember the diocese is no longer Archbishop, Bishop Emeritus. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am very delighted to stand before you today to congratulate the leadership of Uzima University for this great achievement. I know that this is not something that has come easy. It has come as a result of a long and dedicated struggle to ensure that all that is required was met. I here also want to congratulate Professor Chacha Nyaigoti Chacha, the chair of the commission, because he has been very, very insistent that everything should not be left to chance, that all the requirements must be met before this occasion can take place. Your Excellency, we were here a few weeks ago when you awarded a charter to Raila University. And on that day, I said that higher education in our country has got an exponential growth. Because I remember when I joined the University of Nairobi in 1970, it was only a constituent college of the University of East Africa. The other campus was in Dar es Salaam, and the main campus was in Makerere, Uganda. From that very humble beginning, the University of Nairobi actually was created and became a fully fledged university, and then gave birth to other universities. Today, we have so many universities in our country, both public and private, offering a lot of training in various disciplines in our country. This is how our society grows. That is, that imparting knowledge on our citizens, on our children, is what helps us to be able to confront the challenges of development in our country. Kenya today is at a very, very critical stage in our development. We require knowledge to be able to uplift our country from the status of a third world economy to a first world economy. It can be done. You know, countries which have traveled the same route. You go to South Korea. In 1963, when we got independence, the economy of our country and that of South Korea was almost equal. In terms of GDP, in terms of per capita income, in terms of levels of literacy, in terms of levels of poverty, Kenya and South Korea were almost equal. But then, 60 years later, there's such a huge gap between Kenya and South Korea. You ask yourself, what did the Koreans get right that Kenyans got wrong? If you can solve that equation, then you're on the way to finding a solution to Kenya's problems. I believe very strongly that it is possible for us to do so. And that's why I've never stopped being committed to helping our people to come back to the cause. It is important, it is necessary, it is completely desirable. We as a country need to be a leader in our region. We have huge market around our country, East and Central Africa. If you get our equations right, there's no reason why we cannot leapfrog and be able to catch up with the countries that have gone ahead of us. I am sure that this can be done. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say hongera, hongera to Ozima University. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, sir.
Yes. I think, guys, you've heard what he said. No? Ukisikiza vizuri mambo ya Raila, hata utajua tu is the cause. Wala is the cause. That's why I've never given up on this. That's why I'm there, making sure that I'm helping my colleagues to find where Kenyans went wrong. Yeah? What are you trying while people are dying? What are you trying while people are being killed?
You just said that he is one of those people who have contributed.
is the cause why Kenya is not moving on. Amekuwa hapo kuanzia lini akijoin serikali every time mambo yakiharibika? Mbona tangu ajoin hata hakuna kitu inaendelea? Aiwe wewe nikuambia saa zingine wao politician wanatubeba ufala, si ati nini. You are there, that's why you try.
He was there.
You were there. You are still there.
He was there and he is still there.
Man, you just go home now. Go.
Yes.
Just go. Relax tu. Aka tu mind yako ikuwe tu you with your family. Hapo. Mambo ya Kenyans, mambo ya politics, mambo ya leadership. Wacha tujue tu tulikuwa na Raila. Raila was our person. Wacha tujue tu hivyo. But you always come and try to help. Really, what do you help? Exactly, if I may ask, what do you help exactly in the government? Ukuje waribu watu wapigane, watu wa demonstrate, watu washutiwe wakufe, vitu ziharibike, and then you tell us you are coming to help.
Akiwalai. Anyway, Gypsy saying that wish Queen is all for a quick recovery. We wish her to. Much love. Much love. We wish her to. So this is what I was trying to say. At the same time, Tilda, we can blame Raila now, but like he was not given enough opportunity to play a good role, maybe to lift.
Which enough opportunity does he need? Hiyo handshake yake inakwanga ya kazi gani? If it's not enough, what does he need that will be enough for him to make sure Kenya haina shida yoyote? Hizi handshake zote amefanya mpaka saa hii ameleta mpaka broad based, sijui kumeenda na yote tu inakwanga tu na mikate. My friend, which enough time or what do you need so that you can correct where Kenya went wrong? What? If I tell you are the cause, man, you are the cause. Wewe umekuwa hapo kwanza watu wapigane, wakufe, wauane, wafanye nini, and then you join the government, mambo iko sawa. Tena uende umesema umeibiwa, tena watu wapigane, wauane, damu imwagike, you join the government. My friend, hizo handshake zako, there is a time you have to explain. There is some things you have to explain. Why do you always bring demonstration when you know you are going to you are going to handshake and move on? By the way, Raila wanna move on by himself. He never moves on with the Kenyans. Na tuko hapa, we are fighting. Ati Raila, baba, kaa nyumbani, sisi tukupigani. Sisi ndio tunakufa, tunaumia, watoto wetu tunazika, and then you tell us you are trying to help. What are you trying to help? And even your help, we cannot see your help. Since you brought the broad-based, what have you done? The lives that we have lost outside here in demonstration, what have you done about it? The economy right now, what have you done about it? Nini umeenda tu kuunga pale mkono ikakuwa tu iko sawa? If not, you are just interest. Hata mkiambiwa by them napeleka hapo your stomach, it's true. Because you just want to see your pocket is okay, your life is moving on well, but the Kenyans are suffering. Yetu ndio maisha yenyewe mnataka kujua. You are the ones to give us reason why we are behind and South Korea is before us. We were in the same level. Why is it shooting and
we were in the same state?
Yeah. Why? Hao wanashoot wakienda, sisi tunashoot tukirudi.
Where did we go wrong, Raila? You understand, tell us to know.
Yeah, he has to explain.
Wacha nikuambia kitu yenye itawahi kuwa jibu kwa Kenya yetu na itafikia USA hata kesha asubuhi. Wakileta law yenye ina punish vilivyo mtu mwenye anapatikana na corruption.
Sasa if our chiefs have...
na watu wenyewe waheshimu sheria. Ukikutana na corruption case milioni 2, watena waache wasiku. Acha nikwambie, watu wenye wako na maisha magumu ni wananchi wa kawaida. Unapata like mtu anaweza iba 50,000 afungwe kabisa. Sawa? Lakini mwenye ako kwa serikali anaweza iba nini? Anaweza iba 500 million ambiwa alipe 50 million.
Sasa yeye amesaidia nini? Nini amesaidia?
Hajasaidia kitu.
Yaani amechukua 250 in 500. Amebaki na 450.
Hiyo.
Mtu kama wewe nafaa umlipishe bilioni. Ndio ukijua hawezi hata toa ataishi hapo.
Meaning ni ataenda uze zile vitu zenye alinunua na zile pesa za corruption.
That person should pay the double, even the the triple of it. Hata si ya kuota. Unalipa 50. Aya, unabaki na 450. What are you helping? Alafu mniambie Kenya itasonga mbele. How? If somebody is keeping like for half a million, yeah? And then unamwambia atoe 50,000 for what purposes? Ama 50 wajwe. Hatutaisonga. That is a very, very big corruption. That's what makes us not move. That makes us not develop. That makes us just not do anything. That's what makes us tunaenda nje tunakopa madeni. Guys, don't you see? And then someone coming and asking.
If possible, now that question was not supposed to be questioned there. Ni angejaribu kuambia wa Kenya mahali atuambie vile tulikuwa pamoja na South Korea, baadaye atuambie chenye tunafaa kufanya. Kwa sababu mtu mwenye alikuwa anauliza Raila alimtangulia kuingia kwa serikali.
Yeah.
Unaona?
How did Kenya go wrong? With South Korea get right? Baba.
Mama sana. Mama sana.
Where South Korea got right and where Kenyans got wrong is the political class. If you change, we will be okay, we will be right, we will be good, and Kenya will be. Yani, hata wenyewe mtashangaa tu. Hizi tax tunatoa. Ukichukua like you take in a month, how much have you collected? Hiyo kidogo yenye umepata lipa, baadaye kidogo ujaza kibaba. That small that you've gotten, what do you supposed to do? Take it, ipatiane. Hapo at least you try to lower the debt. At least you try to do something. Hapo at least unaona kumbe na move. Kumbe there's something I'm doing. Lakini tutalipa. Tutafanya. We are waiting for a lot of money. Let me tell you guys, if you wait for a lot of money, you'll never get it. You want to build a house, and atunangoja upate 20 million ndio ujenge nyumba. My friend, unapata uko na kazi ya 5,000. Alafu unaniambia unangoja ufikishe 20 million. When will be that? Hiyo ni lini? Ile kidogo unapata, isave pale, ikifika kiwango fulani, enda nunua kitu fulani. You buy, you store them, you buy, and then when it comes a time, a good time, a better time for you, unamaliza vitu ulikuwa unafanya. Ati you are waiting upate pesa mingi ndio ulipe deni. Utawahi lipa deni. Kwanza ndio utakopa. In a month, calculate how much tax have you gotten. Haya? Enda lipa, punguza ile deni. Haya, another month. By the way, before hata hiyo 5 years zako ziishe, hata mwenyewe utakaa hivyo useme kweli. Yani you just sit and feel free by yourself. Yani roho yako imetulia, yani kwa sababu you just smile for yourself. Nimefanya kitu hapa, nimengangana. Hata kama hata unafanya nini, ungeenda home, Kenyans wanaangalia wanasema deni tu ndio hatuna. Yani huyu jamaa amengangana mpaka deni hatuna. Hata unaweza votiwa like 10 times. You 5 again. Hata ukitaka urudi tena tunakupea 5 because tunaona hatuna deni, we are free, we are just struggling with our lives. So hapa sasa tunangangana na Kenya and tuiweke in a certain level that when somebody or when the people comes from outside the country, they see that Kenya is well made. Yeah? Kenya is beautiful. Why do you want to beautiful in animals, beautiful in museums, beautiful in whatever, at where people just come and see? Wacha mtu akikuja Kenya anajua I'm going to visit a country that even when you get to the country you doesn't want to get out of it, and you just want to stay because it's clean, it's neat, it's perfect, it's peaceful. Yeah, so mnasifiwa huku you are peaceful and you demonstrate every now and then you ask us, because that question actually, it was just coming for the all Kenyans, not only president. It was for the all Kenyans. Where did South Korea got right, where Kenya got wrong? Okay, go and ask them then. South Korea, sasa nyinyi mlifanyaje ndio mkafaulu hii life? Juu Kenya tunaona ni kama atusongi. Maybe they're gonna give you answers, because we Kenyans, we do have answers for you. Which the answers we have for you is you, political class people. Yeah? You are the one that we're supposed to ask those questions. What do you always do in your offices? Yeah? Huko nje hatuoni kazi ikisonga. Hatuoni deni zikilipwa. Kitu tunaona tu ni life ikiendelea kuwa ngumu. Kitu tunaona we can't even afford some things that we used to afford in the back years. Yeah? That question, I will ask you to go to South Korea, ask them, what did they do? Ndio wakafika mahali wako. Juu sasa, ni kama mnatusumbua akili.
Do you know the real, the main reason why at some point we are suffering? Let me just give you a very good example. Suppose we were given a certain resources that we were supposed to distribute among ourselves. In fact, to share among ourselves in an equal way. Yes? So, nikasema, suppose this was money. We were given, for example, 100 shillings. Of this 100 shillings, we are 4. Meaning, we need to take 25 shillings each. You find that I'm not even saying that I have been given 100 shillings. You understand? I'm going to take this money. I'm going now to give you almost 10 bob everybody. I'm going to spend now that bob to give you. And this money, you were supposed to go and buy the stuffs that could at some point boost your abilities when it comes to working conditions. You were supposed to go and brand your what? Your costumes, your props. For your production to look smart. The same way to the other parties. Unapata like mimi nimefungia hii pesa nyinyi hamjui the exact amount of money nilipewa kwa mfano. So unapata nimejibamba na hiyo pesa na nyinyi mmepatiwa 10 bob yenu, na hiyo 10 bob you are not going to use it yote. Unapata pia umeikata, umeenda ufanya nini? Kufanyia vitu yako pesa kidogo, alafu yenye imebaki hata itoshi kumaliza hiyo kitu. Unapata umeanzisha na imesimama. Umeona malishidi inaanzia? Kenyans, let us be serious at once and remember that this country depends on us. Uko na gari sijui ni 3 V8. Uko na nyumba kubwa na land mahali. Tena unahitaji nini? Si ufanye yule mwenye nakimbizana na serikali eti sisi ndio tulipatiwa hii title na President Moi pia apate opportunity ya kujinunulia hata pikipiki. That is why South Korea imetuacha nyuma. Yule mtu mwenye ako naturally lazy na anapenda kulala, tutamruhusu tu aishi hiyo life. Lakini kwa yule mwenye anajisukuma manze, to an extent somebody cannot even spend a day with the family because ni anangangana kutafuta. Why can't you give that person a chance at least pia exploit ability yake na maybe kuwa productive kwenda kwa familia yake? Anyway, I think it is very unfortunate because these individuals ndio wamerudisha Kenya nyuma. Si Kenya imejirudisha yenyewe. Gypsy anasema the politicians don't have time to work. They are busy building themselves. That is the point. They have no time to work. In fact, they have time to go and use that money to develop their own projects, to invest in Dubai, to just like the way I said earlier. Until when shall we open our eyes and remember that huwa tunakufa, huwa we do die and leave these things here? Why can't we give every individual an opportunity to enjoy life before we die? We are dying.
Oh, by the way,
You know, at some point, let me tell you the truth. People are dying, people are suffering, people are going through a lot because of the interest of other individuals. Somebody is coming to build an hotel somewhere where even the land doesn't belong to the person. Now that because he has got all the required resources maybe to overcome this person, the person, in fact, at some point you could see even people cry that you are demolishing our vibandaski. Where are we going to do our business from? Yes, you find that those individuals who are behind those programs ni wale wenye wanataka kunyekua hizo nafasi waeke vitu zao hapo. How will you ever know that even we are being owned by these people? Gypsy anasema, Felix, can you change a dog after 60 years or change a leopard? A leopard spots.
impossible.
It is very impossible, Gypsy. So this is the kind of life that we live forever.
Yeah.
May God's will be done. True. Gypsy, it is very impossible, but let me tell you the truth. These people, they have totally messed up with our country, I'm telling you. I wish even those countries mali tuko na madeni wakuja wachukue properties zao zote.
Sasa tuseme umeenda umeinvest in another country, si ndio? You are a Kenyan, you are a citizen in the country. Kila umeenda sijui umefanya nini Dubai, sijui umefanya nini US, sijui umefanya nini Canada. Hatujakata, yote ni maendeleo yako. So when you die, because everyone dies, nani atakubeba kupeleke Dubai ama US ama nini? Where are your people? Sisi ndio tuta struggle, tumechukua magari like what I saw in where is nini burial. Magari zimepaka, sasa unashangaa sasa hizi magari zote za kazi gani? Na wakati alishutiwa, mbona wako mpe hiyo security hiyo magari yote mfuate nyuma? Anyway, he died, ameenda. But let me tell you, our politicians, you are the one now. Raila, we enda to home, kae upumzike, go back to Bondo, relax, sit just comfortably.
What is this? Okay, what
Kenyans,
is this? Yes.
Leave Kenyans to be now. We want to make Kenya to be where it's supposed to be. We are tired with you leaders of long time ago. We want new-minded people, new-minded brains that will come and focus on the country. Those people who like traveling. By the way, the problem with the president right now, shida yake ni kutravel sana. Na hiyo ni pesa yetu unatumia. Hiyo pesa ungekuwa unalipa deni. Hiyo pesa ungekuwa unafanyia shughuli nyingine ya maana. Sawa? Your work is launching, but not unaacha vitu zenyewe unfinished. Yeah? Kitu ilifunguliwa sijui mwaka gani bado tu iko sahi na angalia tu is just tearing. And there is money there. Pesa iko hapo tu imetulia. We are the ones suffering. Because by the way, Felix, when you get your salary, you are going to withdraw. If you are getting like 50,000, unaenda withdraw, imekatwa sijui ya nini, imekatwa sijui ya nini, sijui imekatwa ya nini, unakuja umebaki na 25,000. So unauliza, now the 25,000, that is the task or the tax I've paid. Okay, what is the 25,000 doing now? Because kama ni mimi kibinafsi nimekatwa hiyo 25,000, kuna mwenye amekatwa hata 50,000, kuna mwenye amekatwa 20,000, kuna mwenye amekatwa 10,000, kuna mwenye amekatwa 500, kuna mtu amekatwa yake. Hiyo pesa yote, my friend, what does it do? But this is Kenya should not be complaining about the debts that we have. Tunajua hata mtu kibinafsi that you can get into a situation that inabidi ukope, but una refund hiyo pesa, lazima urefund. Usikae na pesa umekopa. Yani kazi yangu tu ni fellow, nisaidie 10,000. Sijalipa hiyo 10,000, nimerudi pale tena namwambia nisaidie tena nyingine. Sijalipa tena, nimerudi. I'm just growing. Inaenda hivyo, inaenda. I never pay. And then how will we develop if we are still debting outside? Hizo madeni ndio nimekwambia, tax inachukuliwa every month. Those people who are employed understand, every month inachukuliwa. So this is 12 months yenye unatoa task hiyo. Niambie, in that all year when you collect and then pay, manze hiyo pesa ni mingi sana.
Gypsy anasema the problem with Ruto's government is that we don't have audit, we don't register the incomes and the outgoing.
Yeah. Yes.
Guy, God of
we
mercy.
don't.
Is that not dangerous?
Jua hata pesa ikitoka, fellow, unajua wewe inatoka pesa ngapi? Unajua wewe inatoka pesa ngapi? Ikienda nje. Ama mtu akipewa pesa sijui. Let's just do this. He has been launching some amekuwa akizindua miradi, si ndio? Aya. Hizo miradi tunaambiwa 10 billion, 20 billion, 8 billion, 2 billion. Yani we are just going with billion, million. My friend, ukikaa chini urudie tu zile miradi ambazo president amezindua, and then you just uchukue tu kalamu ama uchukue tu calculator, the easiest. Anza tu kuandika, amesema 10, amesema 2, amesema 8, amesema, you just write them. Billions kando na millions kando. Utalia. Yani you will start asking yourself, is this our money? Cause kama ni hizo vitu zote, hiyo pesa yote imetengwa Felix. Hizo soko zenye anazindua saa hizi zingekuwa zilishajengwa, zimeisha. Barabara zimejengwa, zimeisha. Sitima iko kila mahali, iko sawa. Yani hizi vitu saa anafanya saa hii zingekuwa zilishaisha na kitambo sana, cause that money that anatenga kitengua, that's a lot of money. Boda people could not be complaining if you said you gave them 10 billion. 10 billion is a lot of money, my dear friend.
It is a lot of money. Anyway, whatever I can say right now is that we are not so far and nothing is impossible. If we can start fighting even today, we can achieve whatever we may need to achieve. Tilda, I think for those individuals, when you're meant to join right now, we really appreciate so much. But truly, let me tell you the truth, I never knew that Kenya was together with South Korea, yes, whereby at some point we could even have the same way of living, social life ilikuwa chini. Gypsy anasema true, Tilda, that's why they don't audit the monetary. That is very dangerous. That is very dangerous.
You can just sit. Si uongo. Kuna day nilifanya, I don't know in which place that was president, sijui alikuwa place gani. Just nimetenga bilioni 10 ya boda. mama mboga nimetenga bilioni 8. Haya sijui bilioni ngapi. I calculated. My friend, like right now, Kenya, you should not be having debt outside the country, because hiyo pesa ambazo president ametenga is a lot of money. We don't know when you tenga the money, we don't know whether you keep it in your pocket or whether, I don't know, I just don't know where you put where you put your money. Is it in your pocket? Is it in your banks? Is it where exactly? Because boda people still complain. Mama mboga still complain. What was the meaning of bottom up? What was the meaning? Are we the ones who did not understand? Maisha yatatoka chini ya pande juu ama kivipi? Actually, we are annoyed in you. Traveling inafaa ukate. Manu ba kupanda ndege huku na pale juu ya magari. Now it's not your time to do that, and that's not even your work. Your work is to give out the money to the county. The people in that county, kuna MCAs, kuna governors, kuna senators. Hao ndio nafaa uachie hiyo kazi ya maneno. Just go tell them, I want you to do this. Hizo barabara zinatoka hapi, you will just be explained. You know by yourself in your county the way it is. Go make them. Kazi yako president, my friend. Unapenda kusema my friend. Is to go. Kazi imeisha. Fungua soko. Songa mbele. By the way, Felix, hivyo ndio Kenya itasonga. Hivyo ndio Kenya itasonga. Pesa inapeana kwa ama governor na nini wanaenda wanatengeneza vitu kuna president and make sure it has been done the way it's supposed to be done. Kenya will move. But the president, you are there, you are the one going to launch. You are the one you want to go and open. You are the one you want to go and take the money to the people. Aji? Kwani we naye ni nini? Kwani huwezi peana pesa mali kwingine? Huwezi pea mtu pesa afanye kazi? Lazima ufuate hiyo pesa. You want to see. You just want the money. We don't work like that. We don't. Hata kidogo. Weka ofisini. Make sure your country is in good term, yeah, with other countries. Make sure that the country is safe. Make sure that the country is clean, yeah. Make sure that the country is at peace. Make sure that everything is smart. Everybody is smart. Vitu zinasonga. Tunapanga vitu na mtaratara. Kazi inasonga. Kenya ina move. By the way, if you just do, you know, unasema kuna advisors. Let us tell you, we are your advisors. Sawa? One time, there is a time I was being told by my grandmother, you know, you don't supposed to do this because you will get to a certain age. You will need these things. This is not your time to do this. You will get your time to do this. She was my advisor. Sawa? Na kaniambia usipofuata my advices, you know, I don't want you to fail me. If you won't get my advices, the world or the walimwengu, the world will teach you. And I didn't want that. I followed. Amesema nifanye hivi nisifanye hivi. So it's your mind to work with the advice. Which one is good for me? Which one is better for me? Yeah? The president should be looking and listening to the Kenyans. What are the Kenyans saying? What is so important for them? Why are they complaining? Why is this thing not going on? Why is this thing not moving? Yeah? Kenyans are still complaining. Why? And I'm the president. I should work on this thing. Not today we complain, tomorrow we complain. We keep on complaining in just one thing. It has been complained for a very long time. What you can just come and tell us you don't have data, you are working on it. You zip it up. Tunatulia. Tunangoja, you zip it up.
Yes.
Yeah?
Anyway, Gypsy anasema Kenya has fallen below living standards and development gone down the drain. We are 1,000 steps behind most African countries.
Yes.
Sudan, Somalia, Rwanda have all passed.
Yes. Actually, it's the truth, Gypsy.
Somalia, with the likes of Somalia, Gypsy.
Because they are moving. Nye muko tu, bado mnapigana. You have no peace.
Anyway, I don't even know Gypsy. But this is what I was trying to say, because I think we want to wind the show right now. Kenyans, we are capable. We are capable despite what? No matter what. Let me tell you this. Nobody is unable to accomplish the mission. We as the country ni rahisi to achieve. Only the likes of these people who are blocking resources zenye zinafaa kudevelop nchi to an extent, tena tunafeel burdened, wanaenda kuongezea madeni mengine. Wao watu wazingatiwe vizuri na information zao zikuwe shared vizuri, na at some point the auditor general pia achangie at some point kuinform Kenyans what is going on. Si ati mtu uko kwa government mnasaidiana na government itileta kwanza pesa fulani kidogo tutaongea. Pana, we don't want those things. Raila, mko na jibu. You really know the answer to this issue. We want you guys to fix the nation, or else mtasaidiwa. So thank you so much guys. This is Plains and Felix. Kwanza hata before niende mbali, acha kwanza nimekumbuka kitu. Kiasi tu tafadhali. Nimekumbuka kitu. We will use a thief to catch that thief. Now that the country imekuwa maybe serviced by some of the individuals who really know how these tricks are maybe trying to do, these tricks are being programmed. I'm telling you the truth, these are the same individuals we are going to use at least to trap you guys. Stop misusing resources. South Korea haijaenda mbali sana, we can maybe catch up with it. But the fact is, if we can do the necessary to bring up all the needed techniques to fight corruptions and fighting all those people who really at some point act as cartels in the government. Anyway, Gypsy, thank you for joining us, and all those individuals who are ghost viewers, thank you for joining us. This is Plains and Felix. I would like maybe my sister to introduce herself. We'll go for a break to Kutani by Sasita.
Okay guys, thank you very much. In Magazeti, because we didn't say, and I just want to tell you what to go and read, because I can't read for you right now. You will go and research for Orengo Nyong'o wakosa mazishi ya Were tofauti zao na Raila zikipanuka. And then kuna pia walioteuliwa kuongoza IEBC ni washirika wakuu Ruto na Raila. Alafu pia kuna ushindi bomba wa Gachagua kotini. You will just go and read it for yourself, because it is in Taifa Leo actually, and you will know more about it. My name is Tilda. See you when you see us, guys. This was Kenya News Alert TV, the morning tea show. See you when you see us. Love you.
So Gypsy, wherever you are, I wanna maybe say that thank you for joining us. Let us meet here by 12. Thank you so much. Have a blessed time.